Hey y'all, it's Alicia, and it is very late. It is Wagman 510. It is 1 a.m. Forgive the way I look, folks. I was sleeping, and this is what happens to the hair when the girl is sleeping. So I got woken up today because there was a video posted, and the title of the video was Scam Alert Sabrina. I'm reading it directly, actually. Sabrina K. Country Crafter, be warned. And while I was sleeping, this video went up. And the video was posted by a person on YouTube. Her name is Debra's Chillin Bags. And I'm sharing that because that's public record. She put the video up. It's public. I'm not sharing anything in a negative way in the sense of it being harmful. I'm just stating clearly the video title that she put up and who it is. And so while I was sleeping, many people contacted me very upset about this video and about especially the people that worked on the group to do the funding for Sabrina. So I woke up and saw all the messages and went and watched the video. So I think sometimes the best way to respond to this type of video with this type of serious allegation is just by stating fact. I can actually prove everything I'm saying, which is something Debra can't. And I want to be clear about that. I can prove every single thing I'm about to say because it's all on YouTube and public record. It's date stamped, it's time stamped. And so I've got proof right out here in our community. I'm going to put the links below. Go take a look yourself. You'll see the dates. You'll see the people's comments. You'll see who came up with the ideas. And so I can prove everything I'm about to say. Unfortunately, the person who is making these comments cannot. And there's a reason she can't, and that's because they're untrue. So I'm going to start with number one. Debra's alleging that Miss Sabrina committed fraud, and that she asked for money for Christmas, that her house wasn't broken into, that she made this request, and that she committed fraud against everybody who gave money, and that people should ask for their money back. Well, let me tell you something. Sabrina never asked for any money. Sabrina never asked for any help. I'm putting her video down below. She, in fact, just said, I'm taking a break from YouTube. We had this terrible thing happen. The kids are being really good about it. And we're going to do Christmas after the New Year. That is all her video said. Don't take my word for it. I can prove everything I'm saying here, folks. I'm just going to put the link down below. So go and watch it for yourself. So that's number one. She never asked for help. I am the one who came on and said, I'm very concerned about Sabrina. Surely there is something we can do. And y'all know we do this anytime anyone runs into any trouble. This situation with Sabrina is not unique. It is not the first time we have helped. When Letitia needed a die cutter, when Nilda needed a die cutter, when everyone, we've done this so many times. So this was no different, right? And so I came on and I said, what can we do? Sabrina was not part of that conversation, folks. Again, I can prove this. Go and take a look at that original video. I put the link down below. Feel free to go see it. Sabrina was not part of the conversation. She was not on that video that day. She was so upset. She wasn't on YouTube that day, folks. She wasn't even on YouTube. But she certainly wasn't on that discussion chain. And that's all for public record. It's still up there. So go take a look. A group of people on this channel suggested the GoFund account. Not Sabrina. Not me, even. Someone else suggested it. And then there were several other suggestions made, like an Amazon account cards, or Walmart cards, or all these other suggestions. None of these came from Sabrina. Again, she didn't make a single ask. It was a group within our community that voluntarily decided that we wanted to put this out for her and to provide support. So, number one, you can't commit fraud if you didn't actually ask for anything. And you didn't provide false information to get something in return. She wasn't even part of this. So the first thing that Debra's alleging is a lie. It's untrue. The second thing is, Sabrina didn't even know what a GoFund account was. This was not her idea. It wasn't even my idea. It was another person's idea. And then all the other ideas came from other people in the channel. And I'm proud to say this. Some of those people are not Sabrina's friends. Some of those people are barely her acquaintances. They made that suggestion out of the kindness of their heart because they wanted to help. So again, there's another allegation that's untrue. This fund was not set up by Sabrina to defraud anybody. She didn't set it up. Our little committee did. And our committee is made up of people that aren't even, some of them aren't her friends. They're people that are on this channel who just like to help when things are difficult for people. And we have done this so many times. So that's the third thing now I can tell you that for sure we can prove it's on public record is untrue. I find myself in a very unfortunate position today having to come on because this video was posted and this video links Sabrina's name. She put scam alert, Sabrina K Country Crafter. Again, Sabrina can't be scamming anybody. She didn't make an ask. She didn't even know we were making the ask until someone told her there was a video up. She wasn't even aware of it, folks. And it was a group of us, and that we have a video with all the comments down below that I'm linking that proves that. So everything I'm saying here tonight is all provable. It's all public record. It's all public, and you can check it. Don't take my word for it. Go and check it. It's all available. I've linked the videos down below, but you could find them yourself if you search for them. Now the next thing. So the same woman says, I called the police department. They said they needed an address, and they told me in no uncertain terms that this happened. Well, now this is interesting. It's against the law to give out that information. So I knew that was a lie. I knew before making a phone call that was a lie. It's against the law. It's against the Privacy Act. They're not allowed to release that information. So now that's the fourth lie on this video. And if you don't believe me, by all means, call that phone number. Call it. Call it that she's encouraging you to call. Call it and ask if they gave out Sabrina's personal information, if they revealed anything about it, because if they did, they're in violation of the Privacy Act, which is a federal act. And I highly doubt that a single police officer is going to violate that act. But just to make yourself feel better, if you need to, call it. Call her on it. Call that police station and find out. Now the last thing I'm going to say to you is that she's hoping that people will go and make a report against Sabrina. For what? For some fake thing that she never asked for? Well, this is what we call cyberbullying, folks. That's what this is. This is the same person who left a comment on my channel that I said that I would not stand for. Okay? This is the same person who says, I'm only trying to do good. Well, if you're only trying to do good, you don't try to publicly shame somebody. You write to people privately and say, listen, I have a few concerns. What you're trying to do is something that's the opposite of good. Right? And we all know what that is. Because if you're trying to be helpful, you don't publicly hurt somebody and deliberately malign their character and make all of these accusations, which, by the way, may have legal implications for you. You know, you used her name when you did this. There may be legal implications for you because, you see, all of our stuff is public record. We can prove everything we're saying. And we can prove that this all happened on a day when Sabrina wasn't even on YouTube. She had no awareness of it. And again, what you didn't know is that many of the people who made up this committee weren't her friends. They were her acquaintances at best. And they did this because they wanted to. It had nothing to do with her. And so we can prove that what you're alleging is a lie, which now becomes slander because you've done it publicly. You have crossed the line from being a bully into somebody who is slandering somebody. And that's a legal term, and I'm using it on purpose. Slander comes with some very hefty consequences. So I got to say to you folks, without even getting irked, I can prove everything I'm saying. The videos are down below. Take a look at them. We came up with this idea ourselves. Sabrina was not part of it. Sabrina never asked for a single bit of help. Not one time. Not of me, not of anybody on here. And we can prove that. We can prove that the idea for the GoFund and all the other options came from either people she knew and our friends, or people she didn't know very well, but none of it came from her. So we can prove that. And we can also prove by asking you to call that no one gave out any personal information to the police department. Yeah, we can prove that too. So I'm sorry that there is somebody who is this angry that needs to make this kind of video. I'm sorry that Sabrina has to be bullied on YouTube. I'm hoping that every single person who sees this and either knows Sabrina or takes the time to do what I'm asking, which is to watch the videos where there's proof that she had nothing to do with it, and go back and watch her original video, go back and watch the video where we have the open discussion, where we came up with the idea ourselves. I hope all of you report this video. It's called Scam Alert Sabrina K. Country Crafter Be Warned. It's by Debra's Chillin Bags. I've reported it, other people have reported it. We don't just want the video taken down. Someone should not be able to use YouTube as a platform to bully other people. And now we have a crossover. Now this isn't bullying anymore. Now it's slander. Now it's something completely, it's even worse. But, you know, I told you from the beginning, I don't tolerate bullies. I don't tolerate them at all. And I really don't like social media being used as a platform to try to destroy somebody. And that's what Debra's trying to do. If she were trying to do good, like she claimed, then she might send some private messages to people saying, you know, maybe don't give to that fund. I'm not sure I trust her. That's maybe what she would do. But what she did is something that's completely the opposite of that. She went on public because she wants to ruin Sabrina for some reason. And I'll never quite understand anyone who has that kind of evilness in them. I'm never going to understand that now. That makes me question every motive about this woman. And it makes me very nervous that she has a platform on social media. Because someone who uses social media to hurt other people, I mean, we have problems when our kids get bullied in playgrounds, in classrooms, in schools. What the heck the difference is this? This is bullying on YouTube. And it's inciting hatred on YouTube too. It really is. It's inciting hatred on YouTube. It's a shameful thing. It's a really shameful thing. And I'm hoping that each of you who feel as upset about that as I am will actually report it to YouTube. I don't just want this video taken down. I want this stopped. I want this stopped. Folks, again, don't take my word for it. And please share this video everywhere, because you know that that's what this woman's doing. You know what I found out tonight while I was recording this? I found out that she's on Facebook too, doing this all over. This woman has some kind of hatred for this woman. I don't know why, but she has some hatred. It's like something inside of her where she's decided that she's going to devote her entire evening to destroying somebody. And that's a shame. That's a shame. But at least we can prove that Sabrina had nothing to do with any of this. That's proof. Logical proof. So take a look at Sabrina's original video where she never asked anyone for anything. She said they'll be fine. They're going to do Christmas out in the new year. And then take a look at my video where I made the announcement, and take a look at all the people that did the planning with me below. And you'll see where those ideas came from. And you'll see that they came from people, a mixture of Sabrina's friends and people who are not her friends, people who are her acquaintances. And then you'll realize that this person is lying. I'm so sorry that I have to post this. You know this goes against every bone in my body. I don't believe in negativity. I don't believe in drama. I don't like this kind of drama. I've never liked it. And I sure don't like people that cause this kind of drama. I have a real low threshold for it. I think it's unhealthy and I think it's hurtful. But I could not make this video because she's making serious allegations, and it's simple to prove that none of it's true. So I'm listing the proof down below. Again, don't take my word for it. Take a look at the proof. It's right there. And when you see that I'm telling the truth, that the proof is there, please report her. Please have this video taken down. Don't let bullying happen on YouTube. We are hoping that YouTube will pay serious attention to this and remove her channel altogether. But at the very least, let's get this video down. Again, it's Debra's Chillin Bags. And the video is called Scam Alert, Sabrina K. Country Crafter. And if she tries to take it down and claim she didn't make it, oh, several of us have recorded it. We've got proof you did. And we've got proof of all the comments underneath too. So you're not going to be able to lie anymore, Debra. Okay? We've got proof. So please check out the videos down below, folks. I am so sorry. And I apologize. And I'm so sorry that any of us have to deal with this. But this is what bullying does. This is what bullying does. And it's a hurtful, awful thing. And there are reasons that they have enacted bullying laws in this country. And now y'all see why. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow with much happier things. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out the proof in the videos down below. The proof is always in the pudding. People can say all sorts of things, but we can actually prove it.